Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to...
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Megan, are you there?
Hi,
I
everybody.
am.
Hello.
Megan, are you there? Well, hello, everybody. Can you hear me, Megan? Megan, can you hear me? Oh, good. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Megan's going to work out her audio real quick. I'm so excited you both are here from Megan's page. My name is Catherine. Those of you that are on my page, this is Megan. Ooh, I was just putting lotion on, so I didn't have my ring on. So how is everybody today? Are you guys excited? We have so many fun things linked. Let me just send her a message really quick. So anyways, okay, so this is going to be really fun. So Megan is doing, like a BOHO outdoor party. She has really fun things linked. And then I'm doing just like a standard, I don't know, maybe it's a Memorial Day barbecue. Memorial Day is not this weekend, but the following weekend. And you guys know how I am with the kids and hubby grilling and everything. So mine is just like, I don't know, an everyday average party you might be having, all the supplies that we have and use and love, things that I wish I had and used, and different things that like maybe I need to replace or I've had to replace, you know what I mean? Like those table umbrellas and stuff like that you need to replace every few years. So pretty exciting. Thank you all so much for being here. My name is Catherine, like I said. My channel is called Here Comes Catherine. And then Megan, you can see under hers, she is called Retail. Are those our Instagram handles underneath?
So mine is Retail Therapy.
Or yeah, I think hers might be. But Retail Therapy is the name of her channel. So definitely go follow her. She does some really fun things. And she was even telling me that sometime soon she might even be doing like, she does like tarot cards and that type of thing. So she has all the like fun spiritually things. And that's why her party is like BOHO. So it's going to be super fun. She's definitely a channel that you are going to want to follow for sure. And then those of you that are watching from Megan's channel, sorry, my name is Catherine. My channel is called Here Comes Catherine. Make sure to follow us both. That's how you're going to get kind of both sides of the fun today. So Megan is still working on her audio. It's so weird because when we were practicing prior to this, I could totally hear her and everything was fine. So I don't know.
Why is this happening?
Anyways, yeah, super exciting. Super excited to be here, you guys. I can just go ahead and get started. I'll do a few products. And then once your audio works out, you can just do a few. We can just kind of go back and forth. Some of my products kind of would go with both parties anyways, though. So the first thing I have linked, if you're over on my channel, I was going to share it on like a product share, but Megan has to do that on her end. And I know that she's working on her audio. So we'll see if this 1 gallon glass, what do you even call these? I guess it's a beverage dispenser if it shows up on the screen.
Fun.
But anyways, I love these. Okay, I have so many of these. I even have these in my laundry room. I have my fabric softener in one of them. I put my liquid detergent in one of them. We have some that we use obviously for parties. I always like to do a water with like lemon or cucumber or something like that. I don't get too crazy with the water because I am here in the Midwest and a lot of the husbands, they're like not into the crazy spa water, but I feel like lemon is pretty safe. Maybe if it's like a ladies event, I'll add cucumber, mint or whatever, but always water with lemon for sure. Super important that if everybody's going to be drinking, you make sure to stay hydrated. And also for the kids, I just always love for there to be water available. These are also fun to put. Sometimes I'll put like the kids' drinks in these so that everybody knows like, okay, this is lemonade. Oh, there it is.
That looks,
you know
so
what I mean?
good.
So everybody knows like this is lemonade.
That looks delicious.
It's for the kids or whatever. I've even written with like chalkboard markers on the lid. You could put like a black label on it. Super fun. This is actually the #1 bestseller in iced beverage dispensers.
I love
super cute, great review. Whoa, look, it comes in 2 gallon also. Dang, I want that one. That's pretty cool. Okay. So next up, I guess we will go ahead and talk about, so this is one of the things. So this could really go for Megan's boho party, honestly, or for just a regular barbecue. Like, I feel like this could go all parties. You know what I mean? You could put like even margaritas in it, like not blended ones. I have a blender for that. Hello, Gina. How are you? Thanks for being here. Gina Capone is in the chat, Megan. Gina's another streamer. Okay,
Gina.
so the next, Megan's waving hi. Megan's having trouble with her audio.
I wish somebody could hear me.
Why don't you go through what you did before you did and it's not working? I wonder why.
I don't know.
Do you need to like restart it or something?
I hope not.
I don't know. I can't hear you. So anyways.
I'm still working.
Oh,
wait,
oh my gosh.
Now?
Gina says she can hear you.
She can hear me?
It's just me that can't hear you.
Oh, well, thank God.
Everybody else can hear you. Oh no, so I'm the one with the audio problem. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yay.
Oh, I can hear you, Megan. Oh my gosh, Megan. I had my mute on my laptop because during the countdown, I was watching other lives to make sure we were live. And I saw Des was on. Yeah, Des. I saw Des was live. I was like, oh no, I'm going to miss her show. She does like one of my favorite shows. And so I muted it because I didn't know if the viewers were going to hear like Des' show in the background and be confused. I am so sorry. Hello, GMG. How are you? And they're all in the chat being like, we can hear Megan. Catherine, what's wrong with you? Okay. So Megan, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and then share us maybe your first product or whatever.
So yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I'm so glad everybody can hear me because it can be a little confusing. There's a lot of stuff that we have to
for sure.
Kind of look for on our pages, right? Like and kind of manage. So it can be a little confusing sometimes. What I'm going to do here, Catherine, is I'm going to pull up something that I absolutely love, which is these glasses. So the glasses that I found, here they are.
Ooh, I like those.
I love these. These are rose gold. I think, when people come over, I like to make an impression. But the things that I really like about these is the fact that they're rose gold. And when you pour the wine into them, they look like the wine, especially if you have red wine, it looks like it's just dripping and gradually like an ombre into that rose gold, right?
Cool.
But I would suggest these only come in a set of 4. I would recommend buying at least 2 sets, especially if you're having a party, because of the fact that they always get broken. Especially sometimes you have to switch into a wine sippy cup after a little while, but I think these glasses are absolutely stunning. I really do like them. You can see they have a video here. Let's take a look. So you can see them in action.
Those are so cute.
And this is, I think, when your guests come in, welcome them with a nice glass of wine. And then, you know what? You and I both talked about the charcuterie boards, right?
We did.
How popular the charcuterie boards are.
Oh, so popular. And I love to use like cutting board charcuteries. I know I have some of those cute, like decorative ones like you linked. I love, love, love those. I feel like sometimes, I'll put out like a regular charcuterie board. I was trying to find mine. Oh, here's one. I'll put out one of those, and then I'll also put out just like a wood cutting board. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We do a lot of boards. Like if you go on my Instagram, I'm Here Comes Catherine. I have a whole highlight called boards that we do, like breakfast boards. We do taco boards. We do kids dessert boards, like all kinds of boards. And so I love having like multiple sizes, multiple thicknesses, or displaying like a whole table full of like where even the table's a charcuterie. So I love that we both put those on there because we do like every night. my girls, even my daughter will have some friends over and I'll come up and I'll see she's pulled out a charcuterie board and she'll have like a pile of chips and a pile of popcorn and an apple she sliced, or like they even know like you got to have a charcuterie no matter what the theme of it is. You just have to have one at a party.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have yours highlighted right now. Hello, running mate B. We have a chat on the Restream chat. So this is new to me being on Restream because there's the chat that we have on Amazon, and then there's also the chat in Restream. So we have a guest in our Restream right now.
So let me see. Here we go. This is the one that I found, Catherine. What do you think of this?
Cute. I love it. I love when they have the those little forks and knives and stuff. Cause like sometimes I think it's really fancy too, or can make a big impact to not slice all of the cheese. You know what I mean? To just have like a few pieces. So that's where I like the knives come in, because you can just like place it next to like a half of a brie or something.
And this one, you actually have the labels where you can actually put what it is, and it slides underneath so you don't have the knife falling off, right? And it has plenty of room here, as you can see. And like you said, you can put the fruit, you can put the chips, you can put the popcorn, you can put whatever you want, right? I've seen so many of these done different. This one has almost a 5-star rating from 164 people. It's an Amazon choice. It's a great price point here. It's got 5 stars for sturdiness and 4.9 on your durability and giftability. I think, with everybody,
gift.
Summer's opened up, exactly. You think about those hostess gifts, right? So even if you're entertaining and you want to have this out, but what about my mom always taught me never go to a party or someone's house empty-handed. So if you're going to show up, bring a bottle of wine, bring some flowers, bring something like this. And, it's not going to break the bank. It's not going to break the bank. And it's a good price point. So I think something like this is nice. And I think everybody has been really looking forward to, getting back together for summers and stuff like that too, For
sure.
So let's show them some of your charcuterie boards. I know that you picked up a whole bunch of them, didn't you?
I did. Well, I just went through like some of the, like I said, mine are more like cutting boards. So like Running Mate was saying about being a cook. So my husband is a huge cook. So we have he has a lot of like high-end knives, cutting boards, all that kind of stuff. So I'll use a lot of his cutting boards as like charcuteries just because they look so nice. I'm going to go ahead and show this one. I'll just show my two really quick. So I love this one. I love this one because the price is really good. It's only $68. He does a lot of meat. I have it pulled up if you want to show my window share. He does a lot of meat. So I love when they have the little rivet to collect like the blood or whatever from the meat, but then also so for him, I like it easier cleanup, but also for charcuterie, I love to put like olives, stick in those grapes, nuts, and not even all the way around, but sometimes like just in the corners, maybe making an L shape of like green olives on each corner is really cute. And I feel like that helps kind of keep everything in because I tend to pile pretty high. And then I also linked another one really quick. It's also, I'm trying to find in my carousel. I should have put them closer together, but it's also a cutting board. And this is like the big dog. So I use this one a lot. I think this is the same brand. He really likes this brand.
Do you know, I did not, until you just said that. What? I did not know what that rivet was for, but that
it's to collect the blood. Or if you're cutting, a watermelon, it'll collect the juice from there. But, if you're doing like chicken, you don't want that like running off onto the counters.
But should you use, you don't want to use a beef, like if you're doing meat or brisket or whatever, you don't want to use that same cutting board for vegetables later, right? Like even if
you'd wash it first, but yeah.
Yeah, but even if you washed it, do you still want to use it with the same one, or do you want to keep those separate?
I mean, we always do. We use them. We interchange them all the time.
Cool.
Yeah. And then this one I linked because it's on sale. This is one of their like fancier ones and it's $20 off. So I felt like it's a good price, especially with Father's Day coming up. Or like you said, a gift like housewarming. I know everybody's like buying, right? The real estate market is hot right now.
Yes.
So this would be a great housewarming gift for somebody, or even like a realtor gift. I know you work with a lot of realtors. Our realtor, we buy and sell, we're house flippers. So we buy and sell a lot of houses, and they always get really nice gifts. You don't want to like walk into Marshall's and buy something that obviously was, you know what I mean? So, and I love this brand too. Their quality is really good. And this one is 2 inches thick. So what's cool about this one is it'll stand pretty tall off of your table. It's not just going to be like a flat board. You know what I mean? It's pretty thick. So it looks the part. And then I think this one even has like handles on the side. Oh, they're not showing the side, but the side has like, because it's so big and sturdy, has like little, I don't know, rivets to kind of grab and carry around. Look at that. Isn't that,
that's so
I
good.
know.
How
So
cool is
good.
that seems like it would be like heavy, but that's like
It
you
is
said,
heavy.
it's really sturdy.
Yeah. So those are the 2 that we have in love. Those are the 2 that I typically reach for of my husband's boards when I'm making a charcuterie. So I thought that was funny that you put them on there too.
Right. I mean, on my Instagram, I'm following that hashtag about grazing boards and charcuterie boards. I'm all about it right now. It's like one of my favorite things to follow.
Oh, GMG in my chat is saying, yeah, that it's okay to use the same board. He said wood does a good job of washing clean.
Oh, good to know. Do you have to ask him, let's ask him, do you have to use any kind of special cleaning? Do you have to use like bleach, or can you just,
No, just soap and water is fine. And then also with probably with charcuteries the same if you're doing any type of cutting, but about once a month or so, we like oil all of ours, anything wood basically that we have, and you just let it sit overnight. You know what I mean? You can buy on Amazon, you can find cutting board oil, or there's certain like oils, like you don't want to use olive oil or something too thick. You want it to absorb. Hello, Doris. How are you? Oh, GMG says normal Dawn or like any type of soap like that. Anything to kill the bacteria.
Good. I've got Life with Cam and
hello, Cam. How are you?
Another one of our Amazon influencer family members, and I think it's Juju Gurgel.
Hey, Juju.
Another one of our Amazon fam members that's following in our chat. So glad that they're here with us. If you guys, after our stream, make sure you go over there and follow them. This is a thing. This is a thing that I love about our Amazon Live family, is that we all are here to support each other. I love that.
For sure.
So tell me about this one.
This one's just a cute one. It happens to be on sale. It's a few dollars on sale. It's wine barrel themed, so I just put it up there. I would be careful. I mean, this one would definitely be just charcuterie. I wouldn't like use it as a cutting board or anything.
But that's great for when you're having like a wine tasting, whatever. It's really on theme. And you do a really great job of having like that natural look and bringing in those kind of elements.
I try. These are good also to put on like coffee tables or kitchen islands, just to kind of like, create like a vignette or whatever. So I love things that are like multi-purpose, obviously with my cutting board charcuterie. And then this one that actually is a charcuterie I have on the dining room table with like candles on it. But
that's a great idea.
Which you could use for a party decoration too,
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, your turn, girl.
Yeah. One of the things that I forgot to mention was pre-party planning, right?
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about.
Let's do it.
Let's talk a little bit about the pre-party. So curb appeal. Like when some of my clients are the real estate agents, and so one of the big things are, what does it look like when people pull up to the house before the party? And one of the things that I think is great, and, my parents are getting older, and so it's either hire, somebody to come do your lawn, but during this pandemic, nobody wants to have face-to-face contact with anybody. So I love the idea of this robotic lawnmower by Works. This is great.
I think that is literally the coolest thing ever.
And not only does it cut your lawn, but it also will edge. And you can put, let me show you the video on this. It will do 1/4 of an acre. It also will go back to its little station.
That's cool.
It is. And you can set it to time it, just like you time your lights. So check this out. That's the installation instruction. We went the other video.
I know. I hate when they put those up.
By what magic?
It's not magic, Bob. It's the Works Landroid,
A fully automated personal greenskeeper that keeps my yard perfectly trimmed 24/7, no matter where I am.
Nice job, buddy. High five. With the Landroid, you just set it and forget it. Just mount the charging base. Establish your perimeter. Take your 20-volt 4-amp power share battery, which works with all the tools in the brand. Pop them in once, and voila! Your Landroid will recharge itself automatically. And with the Landroid app, the Landroid measures your yard and suggests a mowing schedule all on its own. Or you can manually adjust settings and track your progress, all from the palm of your hand. The Landroid comes in 2 versions, for either a 1/4 or half-acre yard. The Landroid can climb hills up to 20 degrees.
Hell yeah!
And it's water repellent.
But my yard is full of flower beds, pets, children, squirrels.
Not to worry. This Yard 2 D2 has anti-collision system capabilities to avoid running over anything you don't want to mow. And its offset microblades ensure closer edge cutting for everything you do. The Landroid knows its boundaries, and it's ultra quiet, unlike your nosy neighbor. With a no questions asked satisfaction guarantee and a 3-year warranty, you can feel confident about stepping into the future of lawn care. And hurry, your grass is growing as we speak.
Where do I get one?
Go to Amazon, Bob, to get your own personal greenskeeper and check mowing off your to-do list for good.
So I think, this is one of those things that is, like you said, set it and forget it. And so they give you the options right here. So you can do the mow up to 1/4 of an acre with the GPS. It's got really good ratings, 4 out of 5 stars mostly from 60% of the people that have ordered it. Fully automated. It's Wi-Fi and app controlled. And the cutting width is 7 inches, which is great. I think that this is you got Father's Day coming up too. So not,
For sure.
Not just those, not just the Memorial Day parties coming up, right? But also think about Father's Day too. I mean, give Dad a day off, right? Give
For
him
sure.
off. So, yeah. And then in addition to that, you have something pulled up, don't you? Let's take a look.
Yeah, I was just going to show, I don't have this highlighted in my carousel, but because you were thinking yard work, I love these Greenworks products for 2 reasons. And the people that are right now know that I love these. I share these all the time. I love that they're interchangeable. They're great quality. But my favorite thing is the battery for this Weed Whacker or any of the Greenworks line. While it's on the charging station, which it should be sitting in your garage in the charging station anyways, it has a USB on it. So you can plug in like your phone and charge it, or a Bluetooth speaker or whatever, which I think is kind of cool. So I thought that kind of went party-ish anyways, because maybe if the guys are hanging out in the garage doing darts or whatever, or even just to be able to bring this battery out back so that everybody's not like using up the 2 plugs you have in the kitchen, especially if you have like a blender going and you know what I mean, you're playing music. A lot of times with parties, you're using up all your plugs anyways. So I thought this one was cool. Same thing, curb appeal. Obviously, you want to get around the edges and make everything nice for your party, but also that this one is an extra charger. And then this made me think of your automatic lawnmower, which by the way, I've never seen that before in my life. I think that is literally the coolest thing.
I know. Don't you want one? I want one.
I know. Okay. So I shared this the other day. I have the Spin Wave, this mop thing, but I have the one with a handle that's an actual like mop that you have to use. This is the same like yours, set it and forget it, which
Mhm.
I'm always running late when we're hosting things. And I'm always at the last minute, like, well, whatever, I guess I don't need to do the floors. Like, I'll have one of my kids vacuum or, sweep or vacuum really quick. I'll run in and finish getting ready. Chris is still like filling the cooler with ice. Like, we're behind. So I thought this was really cool for before and after the party, because sometimes it's like sticky in the kitchen afterwards and you're tired. You just want to go to bed. So I love the automatic vacuums. I'm loving the automatic vacuum and mop things, you know what I mean, that are out. But I am obsessed with my spin wave. So a spin wave that's automatic, I'm like, hell yeah. So that's it for my pre-party planning.
I love that. Where'd it go? Here it is. That's not the page I wanted. Here's the page I wanted. Okay. So in addition to pre-party planning and day of, you can call and invite people through your Echo show,
Yeah. And our Echo show plays our music during our
Mhm.
parties too. And sets timers. If someone needs to throw a casserole in your oven, you could just be like, oh, how long?
So I bought one of these for my parents for Christmas. I got to tell you, they love it, because before that, I think my mom was my dad's Alexa. So every time he couldn't, like the Christmas before, they got a Roku and they were like, why didn't we see this before? This is amazing. And they cut the cord on the cable, right? And
Yep.
so then he was like, I can't get the Roku to get to the channel. And so I was like, okay, now you have an Alexa. You can tell Alexa, put it on whatever channel. And so, because before my mom had to go in there and like help my dad get it to find on the channel. Now he can just look over at Alexa and tell her. But this Alexa, which is great, this one comes with the Ring indoor camera, which you can also use as you can put that at the front door. So let's say that you are in the backyard,
Yeah.
and, you're starting the party. Sometimes things can get a little bit loud, but if you have a speaker to your doorbell or what have you, and you're in the backyard, you can just have that set up to alert you. It'll alert you with a movement that somebody's at the front door. And then it'll just go push it to your phone. And then you're not going to miss somebody at the front door. You don't have to leave the door unlocked, which is unsafe. You don't have to tell people to go, keep your doors locked, right? Like, there's some crazy people out there. So keep your doors locked, but you can have your security set up and it'll alert you. When somebody's there, you can go and answer the door. Who's there. Everything's there. Or you can have the Alexa outside. It's small enough to be portable. You can call your friends on their Alexa devices. You can just sit there and say, hey, you can schedule a party list, and you can tell Alexa. I'm so glad that every time I say that, she's not going off. I must have accidentally unplugged her. But remember
during my audio fiasco.
I know, yeah. Well, because my cords were getting wrapped around my chair.
So we use our Alexa and Ring doorbell both actually when we have parties, because a lot of my friends, we have a lot of kids and we're basically taking up the backyard or whatever. So they'll go play, or the little ones will ride bikes and stuff. And with the Alexa and Ring combo, you can have it keep that camera up full screen on the Alexa so that you're watching what's going on in the front yard as the kids ride bikes, play with chalk, whatever. And Alexa will still be playing music for your party at the same time while she's setting the timers for the food that needs to go out. And you know what I mean? Everything. It's I'm obsessed with mine. Obsessed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, the other thing is, you can set routines. Have you had fun with the routines yet? I love doing the routines. So I even have one called Operation Rainbow. So I'm going to have to show y'all this one day. Maybe I'll do it for Pride Month. So what I did was I actually, because I have the smart lights, so I set them to color. And I, set the playlist Cyndi Lauper's True Colors and a whole playlist. So when I tell Alexa, initiate Project Rainbow, Operation Rainbow, whatever it is. I have to look it up.
Yeah.
It launches this whole thing. And like the lights turn to rainbow colors and it has sound effects and like the playlist launches and she like goes through this whole, I love doing the routines. I love the
Us
routines.
too.
Yeah. What kind of routines do you have on yours?
We have a school day morning one or school morning, whatever, which tomorrow's the last day of school. And then I will have 2 middle schoolers. I can't believe it. But we have one where I don't even tell her. I tell her the night before, or I don't even think we tell her anymore. When we set her up, we said every Monday through Friday at 6:30, start playing this type of music at this time. In the winter, we added to the routine. She'll even start my car at a certain time because we linked up, my brand of car to it.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
you can do literally everything. We'll have her when my husband's out of town, she'll call him at a certain time. She'll send a reminder. So before school every morning at like 7:10, it's like, do you want me to call dad? And we'll be in the kitchen like, yeah, call dad real quick. Because those are things you forget. Like we set our intention to be like, we'll talk every day. We'll FaceTime while you're gone. And then 2 days in, you're like, we were busy. Sorry, we'll catch you tomorrow. So we'll add that to our morning routine is like music, start the car, call dad. I think that's it for our morning one. And then we have like nighttime ones where she'll start going off in the girls' room, reminding them like, okay, time to put your devices up. Okay, time to tidy up your room. We're obsessed. GMG says he got one for his dad and stepmom and that they love it. They play music with it, etc. And he says they watch Blink cams that he set up for them. So that must be a brand of security camera. So that's cool.
Right. Yeah. Blink, they did a special offer during Christmas where for $5, you could add on to the Echo show. You could add $5 the Blink camera, which was great. And that's one of the things that I did. I was like, oh my gosh, why wouldn't I do that? Like for an extra $5, get the Blink cam. Yeah, we're going to do that. My mom loves it because it also has a speaker on it. Yeah. And so like, people will be walking through like where she has it like angled towards the front door. And so when she's in the car, like Alice or whatever, she'll mess with the dogs or whoever's walking through the lobby of the house or, the front entry, whatever. And she'll say something and people are like, what, where is that at? So she's had a ball with it, it's kind of funny. So we have a new follower, Gloria Tang. Hey, Gloria. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Woohoo.
Thanks, Gloria.
Shout out to Gloria. I love that name, Gloria.
I know. Me too.
So your turn. What else you got?
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm already queued up on this just because I think this is really fun. So like you guys all know, I live in the Midwest and bugs are no freaking joke. And they have already started. It's already started where in the morning when you open the front door, it's like all dead bugs and dead like gnats and stuff because they've been all around the front porch lights all night, And so we do a lot of grilling and backyard type parties and stuff. And so you're in and out and we have the yellow, you can get like yellow light bulbs for your porches and stuff that are supposed to like not attract the bugs or whatever. But I thought this was cool because one of my good friends, she's actually the realtor that we buy the houses from and everything. She has a big, beautiful, gorgeous house. And we were there one time and she had those little like tape bug catchy things like from the ceiling. Because it was like, what do you do? She's having a party. There's bugs everywhere. Like, we've got to catch these flies. But, they just come out because everybody's in and out, the kids and everything. So I thought that this was really cool. It's like an indoor fly mosquito gnat trap, even just to put like on the food table maybe because it's not as ugly. Like a lot of times bug catching devices and tapes and whatever are like gross and you just see all the dead bugs collected inside. So I thought this was cool. It's black. I like that the color is purple. It gets fruit flies. Just the fact that it gets regular flies in general, I thought was cool to put even outside, but I was thinking more inside, just like on the food table or anywhere, you know what I mean? I thought that was kind of cool. It's only $40. It's got pretty good reviews, triple trapping power. So I thought that was kind of cool for a party for sure.
We have a lot of mosquitoes here in the South and, especially in the past few years.
Mosquitoes too.
Yeah, Zika and all of West Nile. It's been a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great idea with summer, summer starting.
Yep. What else? Oh, here's my Yeti koozie that I'm drinking out of. Yesterday they were telling me I should be drinking like a mocktail. I was asking them, am I allowed to have a drink since it's like party themed? And they were in the chat like, no, you're not allowed to drink on there. I'm like, I feel like I see people making drinks, and he's like, they're mocktails, you can't drink. I'm like, okay. So I just put my sparkling water in one of these, but usually I use the tall can because I'll do seltzers. This is more like the guys will put their beers in these or whatever. I'm obsessed. And then it's cool. You just unscrew they keep them cold forever. I'm just using my husband's because I'm drinking like a sparkling water, and so it fits in there. You just unscrew, you pop it in, a little bit classier than. And plus, we live at the lake, so we take these on the boat, and we just love them. So since I kept drinking mine, I thought I would link that real quick. They come in a ton of different colors, and $25. They last forever. We're obsessed with ours.
So Gloria Tang wants to know how to follow you as well. So
Gloria, thanks.
Right?
So you can, if you want, you can open another window and you can go to herecomescatherine.live, and then that'll take you directly to this live stream. Otherwise, I guess you could just go back into the Amazon Live platform where you found this and just scroll. I'm live right now, so I should be one of the first few that pop up. There's my storefront. You can always find my storefront at herecomescatherine.shop as well, but herecomescatherine.live is where my live streams are. That's where you guys can find me live streaming right now.
Yeah. And
thanks, Gloria. So sweet.
And then you just click the follow button right here. I have it pulled up. Right.
You just kind of hover over the video and click follow. And same thing, everybody here, make sure to go over to Retail Therapy, myretailtherapy.live. And like I said, she's going to be doing some fun stuff coming up with like the tarot cards. And like she said, she'll maybe do a walkthrough of the Alexa show and stuff like that. So fun follow for sure.
Absolutely.
So all right, your turn, girl. I have an inflatable hot tub coming in next. So you better pull up something good and fun. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's go to the big item then, because this is the one that
I want to see these tents. Show one of these tents.
That's you're reading my mind. I
have a 13-year-old girl's birthday party coming up in a few months. We've just started the planning. So I'm like, ooh, she's doing boho. Perfect.
Yes. Okay. So I really, really like this one. Okay. Let me get this page up. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I really love this one. Isn't this beautiful?
So
that totally looks like boho, doesn't it?
Yeah. And how much is it? I can't see. It's too small on my end.
It's $4.89.
Oh, that's not bad.
And right. Okay. So if you get approved for the interest-free approval for the Amazon Rewards Visa card, it's only $40.75 a month.
That's cool.
It is. It's 4.5 stars. It's got some really good things. Here's the thing that I like about this one. You can actually open the bottom of it so you have more airflow.
Nice.
Yeah. Here in the South where I live, we have triple-digit heat summers, and it gets really, really hot. It gets really, really humid. So, before air conditioning existed, we used to have these things called row houses with transom windows. And what that meant was they would have these transom windows, and the row houses were kind of like shotgun houses, and they would open them up in the front and then in the back, and that would create this airflow stream so that it would just continually have airflow. Well, because it's so hot. So if you open up below and then you have like the top is angled, you're going to have some convection, or not convection. Like it's going to give you airflow essentially. Right. Which I think is great. And I just love these pictures. And
I think that is so cool.
Right. I mean, that just looks like a party to me. It looks like something you want to go and see what's inside the tent. Right. This looks like something that you want to go and get your cards read.
Yes.
Right? You want to get your tarot cards read in a tent like that. So, and that's another thing is the tarot cards. Oh no, my phone. Yeah, the
Do you
tarot
have
cards.
those linked?
I do actually. Here, let me pull
Will
that
you
up.
put the screen so it's just you and me so you can hold them up and I can see them up close? Because I've never actually seen tarot cards in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see. And so you just deal them out? Are there instructions on how to use these, or do you need to already know that beforehand? Like a deck of cards doesn't have instructions?
So there's different kinds of decks, right? And this is what's called the Ryder Waite Tarot. And so it's based on, I think it was the Medici family. They commissioned a deck, and it was like the Medicis obviously are an Italian family, a very wealthy family that were very into arts. And so they commissioned this deck of cards like a game. And so they painted all of these different cards. And if you actually there's actually a documentary this artist did, and he actually went and to try to understand it's really amazing. If you try to actually do what's in the card, you can really understand more about what they mean. It's really amazing, how things will just come up. There's different kinds of spreads that you can do, but you can do one card pulls. You can ask a question. A lot of it's based on intention and just kind of concentrating on what you want to focus on, right? And it'll give you answers. So there's different kinds of things that you can focus on. So these are the tarot decks. There's also things called oracle cards, which are better for yes and no answers. And those are more for beginners. But there is instruction books that come, and then also courses you can learn from online. But these are more traditional. I think this is the one that came out in the 70s with this design, but these are really good. You want something that's going to slide, because some of them are not printed really good on really good paper, but these slide really well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can kind of see the different cards, and each card has a different meaning. Like the card that everybody's afraid to get. Let me see if I can
Yeah.
find
What card is that?
The one that everybody is afraid of is the Tower card.
Oh.
Yeah, the Tower.
What does that card mean?
That means that there's change coming.
Oh,
And
I'm okay with that.
well, typically it's like groundbreaking change, like major world is going to change, kind of, usually
okay.
an uncomfortable change is the Towers.
Ooh.
But if you get the Star card or the Wheel of Fortune, those are good things.
Okay.
Right.
That's fun. That is a really fun, especially with the tent, a more intimate gathering, or the tent could even be somewhere where you go and do something like that. Or I was thinking even for Savannah's, because what's the size of that tent? Can you go back and link that tent again? Is it something you would sleep in, or would it more be like a hair braiding station, or that's where the snacks are, or something like that?
Yeah, you can sleep in this. I would recommend if you were going to sleep in it, especially here, let me go back here. I want to make sure that we have that up. I would recommend, I did put in my, I did put a couple of outdoor air conditioning units.
Cute.
So let's pull that up as well. I think that, you can definitely sleep in it, but I would recommend, especially if it's a hotter day, I would recommend putting either the bigger outdoor evaporator cooler, or the smaller ones next to where somebody is at. Let's pull some of those up. Those are great because like I said,
yeah, I had never heard of the evaporated coolers before. I linked one the other day, and then I was looking at my analytics this morning, and I saw that I sold a bunch of them, and I was like, okay. And in my stream, I said, I've never heard of this before.
Right. So it's interesting where I went to college, there's a guy who invented one called Portable, right? But and I think that's where all of this stems. And they were these huge, taller than you fans, and then it hooked up to a water hose. And we
Mhm.
used to use them at all of the fraternity and sorority parties and all of the festivals.
Mhm.
And essentially, this is exactly what that is, except now, like everybody, all these different companies have come out with like their own versions. So this
Mhm.
is the bigger version of like the household bigger version. Costway makes, and essentially, it's a portable cooling fan. This one has 3 modes, 3 speeds. Includes you can add ice into it, and that makes it
That's cool.
right. It makes it have. Oops. It makes the air that comes out colder. I want to make sure it's up on my carousel. There's so many things to like manage in these live streams.
Oh, I know.
I know, right? So it has adjustable speeds, the visible water tank and removable filter. Make sure you get the filter done, like replaced. And I like that this one is on the rollers and the casters.
Yeah, for sure, especially if it's big.
Mm-hmm. So they really, really do work. Let me show you the smaller one that is, this is the Ontel. And this is Amazon's best selling. This is their best selling model. So this one's only like $39.99.
Oh, wow.
I know. So this is like, when you're talking about having like a slumber party outside,
Yeah,
this is something I would put like next to the sleeping bag.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm. And it's portable, even if you're going to go really glamping, right? Or if you're going to go camping or glamping or whatever, I would
Yeah,
definitely take this with me
for
because
sure.
you don't want the last thing that you want to be is miserable and hot,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
And so you don't have to plug it into the hose like the old fashioned portacool was in college. This you just pour water in. And this will run up to 10 hours per fill, which is great. 10 hours. And it's super lightweight. And the noise level is, it's not going to be that loud.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are new to me. I like it.
Oh, you've got your, let's take a look at what you got pulled up here. I'm excited
Oh,
about these.
oh my gosh, I love these. So I have 2 pulled up. I have this one linked. It's a little bit more affordable.
Uh-huh.
I love these. So when I found out that these were a thing a few weeks back, I've been linking them and we've been having so much fun with this. So this one is 6 feet. This is the 4-person. So there's also ones up to like they fit 6 people. I just thought this was such a fun idea.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even for like obviously a smaller gathering. There is the 6-foot one. I mean the 6-person one as well. But this is fun. I always like for like, we always do like the people that stay later. Like I always like to have a little, I feel like I'm saying like a lot, but we always like to have a little something extra up our sleeve ready to pull out in case, someone's parents come to pick up the kids and then they end up staying and we hang out. Or, I mean, maybe I wouldn't tell them to get in the hot tub because they wouldn't have suits, but you know what I mean? Like, cause we always have like our closer group of friends that either come early or once everybody left, they stay later, and so I feel like this is such a fun thing. Also, this is portable. So it takes like, I don't know. I think it said like less than an hour to set up. It has really good reviews. It's actually $72 off right now. And then the temperature goes up to 104 degrees. So it's a legit hot tub. Oh, here's the 6-person one. Okay, so the 6-person one is $929, but it's $150 off. And then they come with everything you need to set them up. Like they come with the heater, the filter, the blower, the hard water system, LED lights, a thermal ground cloth. So like a cloth to put in between the ground and the hot tub to kind of help keep its temperature right. Headrests, the inflation house, a carrying bag so you can like store it away. Even it comes with a floating chlorine dispenser and test strips. Like it's a legit hot tub. We think these are so funny. And one of the reviews are kind of funny. There's actually a guy, there's a group of guys, they're like in a basement or something in them. And I'm like, what the heck? Oh, I was like, what the heck? Let me see if we can find him on there. And then I also linked, Oh, maybe that was the different size. But I also linked, let me go ahead and highlight that for you guys right now, an air mattress, because I feel like those are huge. We have all hardwood, or not wood, but luxury LPV or whatever those vinyl planks are. And so when the girls have sleepovers, we always do air mattresses. Hello, Namjeen. How are you? Thanks for coming to the party. We're talking all party supplies. So I thought that this was a good air mattress. I always try and get the ones that are a little bit higher, because then your guests, especially like, I'm almost 40, my husband's 50. So when we have friends over, I like these ones where you can like sit on the edge of it, put on your shoes, stretch a little bit. You know what I mean? They're higher up. They're not like flat. Oh, they're not like flat on the ground. This one's $20 off. It's only $89. It comes in queen and king. It comes with a carrying bag. It says it's waterproof. It takes 2 minutes to pump it. It has a luxurious quilted top, so it's a little bit thicker, so it's not going to get like punctured. It says it's made of some type of Enerplex material that never leaks. It has 2 mini built-in pumps. Just cool. I think this is a good price, because even like at Walmart, sometimes they're more expensive, and this is a pretty good brand. It has good reviews. So I love to always have 1 or 2 of these, just in case. The after party, I got my inflatable hot tub, no drinking and driving. Our town is it's a small town, but it's a super, super touristy town. So sometimes it can be hard to get an Uber. We only have a handful of them. If tourists are in town, forget getting an Uber. You know what I mean? So I love to make it super convenient for people to sleep over, and not like, sorry, wing it. No. You know what I mean? Like, stay here. You can leave early in the morning. It's not a problem. We'll get in the hot tub. You can sleep over. Here's your bed. Like, it's fine, So I thought that was kind of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Air mattresses are the way to go.
Mm-hmm. What do you have, girl? I'm going to do some toys next. Oh, yeah. See, you have a pool too.
So I had the Coleman. Oops, what happened? Okay, there we go. I had the Coleman hot tube pulled up while you were talking about yours. What happened? Why do I need to stop that. I don't know why this window keeps coming up over here. Go away. So this is the inflatable pools. Do you know last year they had a shortage of inflatable pools when everybody was stuck at home, and that's when that whole stock pond swimming pool thing came out, right? And so so the swimming pools were like all the rage. But I think that the thing is that when you talk about real estate, people say unless the house comes with a pool,
that's right.
Don't spend the money on buying one, because you're looking at, depending on the type of the pool that you're going to buy, you're looking at an investment of 15, depending on the size and the type of the material, anywhere from $15,000 to over $100,000.
Yeah.
And this one is only going to set you back $119. And this is 40% off right now.
Oh, perfect timing.
Oh, wait a second. But there's more, Catherine. You're going to get an instant $50 off coupon. So actually, you're only going to pay $69.99.
Nice.
I mean, come on. This is like a no-brainer, right?
Yeah. And does that say this one fits 2 to 6 people? That's cool. So even if just like the kids went in it, something for them to do.
And you know what? Even if it only lasts one summer, I think 100%. It's worth the $69.99.
Even if it lasts a weekend, it's worth the $59.99.
Right?
One-time event. It's a disposable pool. Still worth it for the $59.
Absolutely. And then, whenever I have like a party, I like to add, like we talked about, I'm still getting used to my new iPhone. I swear.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like there's no button on the bottom. So I'm like,
no button.
I was like trying to find that button. So also the fun pool toys. Okay, I have to show you this. These are fun. All right. The pool toys make a big difference because
for sure
they are fun. You want to
Yes.
Right. This one is a 2-pack. So you've got the
cool.
right. So you've
I
got
like
the
that.
Ryder unicorn. They had the unicorn that came out before. This is like unicorn 2.0, which I think is so much cuter. And also it comes with the rainbow flotation drink cooler.
Love it.
Right. And so getting both. And it's a bundle price of $45.99. It used to be you could only get one of these for like $75.
Yeah.
So, and if you apply for the Amazon gift card, you're actually going to get a credit. So you're going to pay $0 because you get $50 off.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right. So this is actually, it's got 5-star ratings. It's super, super cute. And I think that's one of the things that, you know, at your next summer.
Okay, so I have a floating drink thing too. Mine's not as cute as yours, but these were the #1 bestseller in platters. I thought it was cool. It's only $18 and you get 2. And I saw in some of the pictures, so floating in the pool, obviously, but look at these people just have them. They're just like out on the table, like something to hold ice in. You know what I mean? So I thought that was kind of cool. Like over here, it looks like it's like they took it camping. Oh my gosh, imagine on a float trip and it's just like going by. So I thought that was really fun. And I like that it's like how they did here. They mix it with food and drink, you know what I mean? Or you could float it in a pool if you wanted. That would be kind of fun with just the drinks going by. You could grab whatever you wanted. And then I also linked, I had a few toys. I'll just talk about them really quick and then we can move on, but I think these are so fun. So I used to link the large Jengas all the time, and I talk a lot about.
I love this. I saw this in your
yes.
setup.
So I love toys that the adults and kids can play together because I say this all the time. Like I'm not a big play with kids person. Like I love my kids. We hang out all of the time, but I like something to where like me and my friends can be playing and the kids can be playing with us and we're like having our drink. We're having a good time. Okay, it's your turn. Your turn. Doesn't matter. Kid, adult, a dad could join. It's whatever. You know what I mean? Because this is something fun for all people. And then same thing with this. I was telling the same story with this ring toss. It's another one of those things like, because I'm a Midwest girl now. And so we do a lot of like cornhole. A lot of people don't know cornhole. That's the board where you throw the little bean bags and that's like a grown-up game. You know what I mean? That's what all the men play. I mean, girls play too. But I love like little ideas like this. This one's it's on sale right now. It's only $30 that the whole family can play together. Yes. But also at a party or a barbecue or something, just the grown-ups can play. Just the kids can play, grown-ups and kids. Or if there's a kid that's shy that got brought by their grandma and doesn't know anybody, it's a great like icebreaker game. Like, oh, come here, hon, let's play. Here, pick a color, but also just in general. Plus it comes with the carrying bag, so you could totally put it away. You could keep it in the RV, like whatever. So I kind of like these yard games that are all ages, like and adult as well. You could just like put out, kind of make a wow factor, like with your tent or with your unicorn thing. Like you walk in and you have all these fun yard games. It's like, okay, we're having a party here, as opposed to just like stand around bored in someone's backyard. You know what I mean?
Yes. I love those games. And like you said, the giant Jenga and whatever, and the ones that you can write on.
It's fun.
I like it. I actually
let's get to some of the things near the end of yours, because you had a lot of fun things. Like I want to see the cigar things. Don't you have like that wine thing to where, because that's hard for me, the wine, like white wine, because Chris doesn't drink white wine. So he keeps buying me these like, these like zip up coolers to put your white wine in. That's like the shape of a wine bottle. But for whatever reason, none of my white wine bottles ever fit in those things. He got me one of these that's like the shape of a wine bottle. You screw, and it's hard to just like shove your wine bottle down in an ice bucket. It never stays. The top is always warm. So I was like, ooh, what's that?
Yes, absolutely. So this is called the cooling curve. And this is actually, it's from Capitalism for a Cause. And this guy is actually from, they're actually made here in Houston. And I was trying to show, I wanted to pull up the video for this, but it doesn't want to pull. But I will show you. Cooling curve is actually a patented design. Let me show you. I'm going to show you here on the bigger picture. Okay. So here's what happens. Typically, you put in an ice bucket and then you're going to have to do this to get the ice. But actually how this
annoying.
is, you put it in and then the ice moves and adjusts, right? And so, and your ice bucket, it adjusts. And this is what I like about it. But also, here's the other thing, is that capitalism for a cause. This guy is an inventor. And what he does is he actually, the proceeds from capitalism for a cause and from this ice bucket, he takes the money from this and he funds Miss Emma's retreat. And so basically what that is that people who are cancer patients, he will take them on a cruise around Galveston Bay. And it really, it helps people who are fighting cancer. He takes them and their entire families. And it's just a really, really good cause. But I want to show you how it works here too.
Introducing the Cooling Curve, the world's only curved bottom wine bucket. Every other wine bucket makes it difficult to use because the ice won't move out of the way. With the Cooling Curve, our curved bottom and tilted design easily allows the ice to slide up and surround your favorite bottled beverage. Order the Cooling Curve now and let the celebration begin.
So, I mean, this is a great product. I don't know why, it took so long for somebody to think of this. It's a great price point at $39.99.
Yeah.
It's easy to clean. It's got, it's got 4 3/4 stars from almost everybody who's purchased it. And that is going towards a good cause too. I've met this guy personally. He's super nice. Miss Emma's retreat. So they help out cancer patients and their families to have those lasting memories. A lot of these people who go on his yacht, it's usually the last thing that they end up doing. And so he actually takes photos and documents the trip and provides that to the family.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. That. So it's like photos and a nice little video. And it's just, it's very heartwarming. And the whole thing started because his granddaughter was born with cancer, with a really rare form of cancer. Mm-hmm. And they didn't think that she was going to make it. And so he decided, I need to do something about this. I want to do something to help other families that are, struggling with this. And so that's kind of the backstory about the Cooling Curve. But to know that you're going to get an ice bucket that is,
works.
Yeah, that works. And that it goes towards a great cause, right? And then, the other thing is that you can add to these really cool LEDs into it. And this is clear.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? So like these color brights, let me show you. The color brights on here.
Uh-huh.
I love these. I picked out the purple one because, this is my favorite color. The pink and purple. That's cool. All about the pink and purple, right? So I really like the color brights, and they come in a rope. So if you want to put it in a bigger cooler, that you can. The price point's small, and you can put these in a cooler. You can put them in your ice bucket, and it's nice as the evening kind of, gets a little later. So. But you've got something lined up here, it looks like, to do some grilling.
I do. I was just going to talk about this grill really quick. I don't have this grill. We have a Traeger. We're like a Traeger family, but this is such a good sale. It has great reviews. It's normally $239. This is a charcoal grill, which is what you want to be grilling your steaks on anyway, so they get kind of those lines. It's already $50 off, but there's a coupon today to save an additional $10. It comes with a cover. I guess you have to be signed in to get that coupon. It comes with a cover, which I thought was good. And then, like I said, it's got really good reviews, which I feel like is important when it comes to grills and just things in general. See how it's got those lines right there? You definitely want those. And because it's a charcoal grill, it's going to have, I'll mute this so we can keep talking, but it's going to have, what do you call it? Oh, like an open flame, and so that's how you're going to get those grill marks. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. Okay. So at my party, now it's going to be nighttime. Okay. So I have like 4 or 5 nighttime things. I'm going to go through them in like 30 seconds each. Okay. I'm just going to walk you through. It's nighttime now, right? Okay. So if you don't already have LED lights at your party, you're super lame. Definitely get some. Hopefully, if TikTok has taught us anything during this pandemic, it is to get some freaking LED lights. Okay. You guys know I stream LED lights all the time. I prefer Govee. I think they're the absolute top of the line best. However, if you don't want to spend that kind of money, literally anytime LED lights are on sale, I go ahead and link them. These ones I have up right now, they're $20. You get 32 feet, super fun, outdoor, indoor, whatever. Next, I have a projector because you guys know I'm obsessed with movie nights. We do movie nights outside all the time. We project just onto the side of our house. This one is 20% off right now, you guys. So pretty good deal. This one has the projector screen built in. It just slides down. It's got the speakers, 1080p, the works. This is a pretty good one. Again, the reviews are fantastic. Look at this, you guys. I've streamed this before. Holy smokes. Talk about making an effect. Okay, so if you get those portable projectors that you can use like Bluetooth or whatever, we've been to a party before where they had this on their dock. So we live on the lake. Yeah. It's $25 off, but there's a coupon right now to save an additional 25%. That's a huge saving. So this is super, super fun. Great investment. Great deal today. Super impact. And then these project on both sides. So the party we went to on the back side was like a quiet, like slideshow of pictures of the girl. It was a graduation party. And then on the other side was like a movie or was like music videos or something. Super fun. We'll leave it at that. I have 2 more nighttime things, but I'm gonna let you talk about something nighttime, and then I'll share my other 2 nighttimes. Was that fast? Did I do a good job going fast?
That was super, super fast, but that's good. All right. So let's see. I've got.
Take me off. Okay.
Well, first we're gonna have somewhere to sit.
Ooh, yeah. Where are you gonna watch your movie at if you don't have anywhere to sit?
Well, you're either gonna watch it from the pool. Watch it from this
or your tent,
right? I really liked this one because it has a fire pit. So I thought, okay. Oh, oops. I'm still trying to get the hang of like highlighting it on my carousel, Catherine.
I know it.
It's like juggling, right? It's like doing one thing and then like, I swear. It's like there's a lot of buttons.
So Ricky in my chat is saying that Life with Cam, who was in your stream earlier, who's a streamer, Caroline, that she has that inflatable projector. I'm so jealous.
Oh, Gloria Tang says, well, Gloria Tang asked me if I'm a singer. No, Gloria, trust me, you do not want me to sing. You do not want me to sing. And then she says, the bomb. So cool. How you place the bottle at the bottom and slide it in and all the ice rolls up over the bottle. It is sturdy.
So cool.
Right. Built well and sits on the table nicely. She's talking about the cooling curve.
Yeah.
Right. She has one. She says, I just cleaned it and it comes out beautiful. Just be aware it might scratch easily. Mine has not, but I'm being careful. You could tell it could and wouldn't look as nice then. Finally, no struggle with trying to squeeze the bottle and ice around the bottle. This is true. This is just very clever design. Really awesome item. I'm just going to get another one. Awesome. And then she says, can I purchase just the cover for the Royal Gourmet 24-inch charcoal grill barbecue?
I think you can. If you click on the grill in blue should be the store name. and you click on the store name, and then all of their accessories and supplies are there.
Cool. And then it looks like George William just gave us a follow. So yay.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. So I also have some party lights for my tent.
Love it.
Right? This one actually is the Galaxy projector. It's got some really good ratings. I try to pick things that have really good ratings. And right now it's 15% off and additional 5% off coupon if you order it today. So right now it's at $34.19. And then when you place it into your cart, it will give you an additional 5% off, which is awesome. I like this. I used to use a few of these lights for some of my events because they look like what it puts on the, here, we'll look at the actual video, but it looks kind of like fire or a candle or champagne kind of. And it will put stars. And you can put, since that tent is white, you can project it onto the top of the inside, right?
That's cool.
And it works with Alexa.
I love that.
Right? So you were talking about you were talking about like doing something for your daughter for a slumber party.
Yeah, her 13th birthday.
This would be great for that because it's, you know, it's got a Bluetooth speaker, it's got the star projector, and if you had that tent, you could actually project that onto the top of that tent, right?
Yeah, that's really cool.
So I really like it for that too. And then in addition to that, I want to move on to music. This is one of the coolest things, the coolest things. Let me see. I just pulled up like all of my stuff into different windows. So I can
I've been trying to be mindful about hitting X each time and not having a huge stack up.
Here it is. Okay.
Ooh,
right? I love this. This is the Lugo Lake record player. It looks just like an antique Victrola, and it will actually play real vinyl records.
That's amazing.
And it also will play FM radio as well.
Ooh.
I know. So I actually, pulled up a couple of records. So of course, what's been, if you want to see the video here, this is how this guy's doing. Is the loop. He's just doing like an unboxing here of kind of how it works and how it's put together. It's got a remote control. So he can, he's playing a full-size record there, obviously.
That's cool.
And then, of course, the Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, right?
Got to.
Love it. And then, who's your favorite, like, if you could name what your favorite band is of all time, who would you say it is?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I mean, we're a country family, so I don't know. Maybe George Strait.
You can't go wrong with George Strait. I mean, he's the king of country.
I mean, of all time, yeah.
Yeah, I love George Strait. But I would say, like, my favorite band of all time is Queen. And they have Queen with the double record greatest hits. And the records are actually red.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
I know. And then you got to get into the mood. Guess what? Houston.
Yes.
Houston. Can we say Studio 54 forever?
I just started watching. There's a new Houston series, I think, on Netflix. I just started it last night.
I know. I didn't want to say the N-word. But it's like now it's actually making, because of that show, it's actually making it's actually Houston is actually it's like a top seller now. It's the number one bestseller on Amazon now. Isn't that
I
crazy?
bet. Ricky says the Eagles. The Eagles are his all-time favorite band.
Yeah, Gloria Tang just says, who's your favorite singer? Well, I mean, like I just said, yeah, Queen. Freddie Mercury, baby. Freddie Mercury. All right, I have a couple of more things that are going to be like the end of my night, but you have something pulled up.
Oh, do I? I do. So these are really cool. Okay, so you guys know, like you, I almost said locals, you regulars, you know that we love our outdoor lights. Okay, I link them all of the time. I'm obsessed with them. We had a party for when my oldest graduated high school, and I tell you guys this all the time, we strung our lights from the balcony roof across the pool to the wall, the brick wall, because that's all we could do. So I was looking at lights the other day and I just found these poles. So these poles are made for outdoor lights. So you could string them anywhere. You could string them around your pool. They literally just spike into the ground. He just pushes with his feet. Oh no. Ricky says the other day he typed the name of a band into the chat and Amazon censored it. So he's going to type the band in again. Oh, it was Leonard Skinner. Why would they censor that?
I don't know.
Okay, there was one where they did like it around a whole wall. Oh, I'm going to turn these down. A whole walkway. Isn't that cool? Great for like backyard weddings, any type of party. See how they were able to surround the pool? You could put them anywhere, where we have them around our deck and, places that I can staple them, you know? So I love the idea of these poles. They're only $15 for a 2-pack too. So pretty cost effective. I did link, oh no, they're $139. I was looking at the lights. The poles are $139, but super sturdy. And then I did link some cheaper lights. These are not the lights I usually link. You guys can find those at my storefront, herecomeschatherine.shop. But I linked these $15 because I thought if you're buying them just for a party and not for like look at that walkway. So cool. If you're buying them just for a party and not for everyday use, I thought just throw those cheap ones out there. Supposedly they are waterproof, the lights, but look at that party. Yeah. So I love these poles. I thought they were a really fun, cool idea. And then I have the lights linked, but here's a closer look at them. You just got to get these. This is 25 feet, $15.
I also like doing.
All right, you're up, girl. What you got?
The flameless candles, the LED candles, doing like around the walkways and whatnot, because they have them with the remote control now, and I think they just make a really nice, look. And you can set them on a timer as well. But I wanted to show you for my nighttime entertainment as well, this great telescope.
Ooh, I've been linking telescopes a lot lately. They're so good quality and cost effective these days.
So check this out, Catherine. Okay, so this one is typically $99.99. Today it is $69.99. So you're going to save $30 at 30%. However, today they've actually, probably because you and I are doing this fabulous live, right?
Yeah.
So they've added on an additional coupon. So you're going to save an additional $14. So, I mean, you're getting this for practically nothing, So, I mean, this is the thing. During the summer, you're going to have lots of asteroid showers, lots of falling stars. And so if you're going to do a little glamping party, or a summer barbecue thing, or, kind of like what you're talking about, then this is going to be really fun. Look how, look at the magnification on this. So this gives you a 25 millimeter eyepiece. Magnification is 16. And then you also have the 6 millimeter eyepiece with the magnification of 67 times. I mean, this is showing you just what the detail is of the movie there. Right. And then let's say that you're at, up at the lake, or you're out at the mountains. You can also see, what's going, what wildlife, or, the mountains or whatnot. There's lots of stuff to see. Let's see what they have on their video. Oh, it's an install video.
Dang it, they get me every time.
I know, right?
At least the install videos are better than the videos that are just slideshows of pictures that are already in the description. Those are the worst crap.
At least this one has some nice music.
Yeah.
But it looks like, oh, it's got the holds the cell phone, which is great because
I think it's for a cell phone viewing. Like you look through the phone instead of the love of that.
and you can take a picture or a video.
Oh, I love that.
So, you know,
And what was the price again? It was $69 and then minus an additional $14. That's pretty good.
yeah, $69.99 plus an additional $14 off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's a great price today. I've not seen it that low. And I like the fact that it's got the cell phone holder. When I went to Costa Rica, and you go through the rainforest, they often will have these cell phone holders on the telescopes because they will walk around with them. And then they'll show you, oh, here's a sloth. And they'll take your cell phone and they'll put it on the thing so that you can take pictures of the wildlife and then post it to your social media, right? It's really great for tourism.
Yeah.
And so I like this because if you're going to be watching an asteroid shower, how cool is it to video those asteroid showers? You know, videotape a falling star, make a wish.
For sure.
So, also, oops, I got the wrong window there.
You were right when you said you had nighttime stuff too.
I do. I have nighttime stuff. Okay, let me show you something else.
That would be really fun. And okay, so I shared something similar to that the other day, and Ricky was saying, which was a great idea, if you had an old iPhone laying around, an iPhone 5 or any type of phone, whatever, to just leave it with it, kind of stored away in the package, so it's not always yours. So what a fun idea if you did that at your party, to just like leave it set up and just let it be where like your guests can look, and it's not your personal phone, you know, that's out there all night.
Yeah.
Way to go, Ricky.
Way to go. Oops. I keep getting off the right. I keep getting off the right page in my thing. Okay. All right. So my other thing is within this is Cigars Under the Stars. So I think if you're going to be outside, I have not seen one of these done before.
Yeah, I really want to see this cigar thing.
Right? Okay. So here it is. So this is the humidor that's actually, it's in an acrylic jar. I love this.
Love it.
I've never seen it in an acrylic jar before, but it will hold 18 cigars. I like it because think about if you're going to, I mean, it's great to go out there. We showed the outdoor seating area with the fire pit, right?
Yeah.
Put this in a little canister. You know, it's kind of like if you had a candy jar, right? But now it's Cigars Under the Stars, baby. So you can pick
great
out the
Father's Day gift too.
And it also comes with, I believe this is cedar. The cedar paper. Let's show you the humidor.
Hey, I'm Peter. I'm here to talk about the Zyfe Acrylic Humidor Jar. So the jar itself is acrylic, so it's not going to break as easy as glass if you were to drop it.
Another great aspect. It's not going to break.
For sure.
It's nice and
big. It locks.
You can hold about 20 cigars. Depending on the size.
And you don't have to drag out like the big box, right? That might get dropped. It's super expensive. I like the price point on this.
For sure.
Level within the jar.
And it's easy to use. It's easy to pack and go and carry with you.
As well as this convenient
Take it to your friend's house with you.
10 or so drops of distilled water into the
That's part of your
humidifier
hostess
and then
gift.
place it inside
There
of
you
the
go.
jar to get the humidity level exactly where you want it. Inside, it also comes with this nice thin cedar paper. It smells really good to help keep the flavor of your cigars nice and fresh. The clear design makes it really easy to see exactly how many cigars are left in your humidor. And the hygrometer on top is very easy to read, so you can tell right off the bat how the humidity levels inside the jar are reading. This would make a great gift for the cigar lover in your life.
So I love this. I've been a member at the Petroleum Club for many, many years, and we've done these cigar nights not last year, but we've done these every year. And so I know that like one of the major things with people who are into cigars is, it's about also the lighter. Okay. So you want to have that torch lighter. And so I picked out the Cohiba Jet Flame cigar lighter here, which I think is really, really nice. Everybody knows about the Cohiba. It comes with a nice gift box here too. It's also about the presentation.
For sure.
And then also it's about the ashtray. So
let's see it. Ooh,
okay,
this would all make a really great Father's Day set together. Housewarming as well if it's for a smoker.
Exactly. And I like this one because it's heavy. I think it really goes well with the aesthetics of outside. Having a big, heavy ashtray for cigars is cool. This one has the 4 slots for you. I think it looks outdoorsy. It's nice. It seems like it goes there, right? You don't most of the time, if you smoke cigars, you don't smoke all the time. It's just once in a while. And this looks like, okay, you can leave it outside. It's going to be okay.
Come back to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then Catherine, I had a projector too.
Ooh.
Right?
This one is fun. I've linked this one before. This one is fun to like take with you to somebody's party, It's
very portable. Yeah. As you can see, right? You can just pack it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that. And I like the fact that it doesn't keystone. So a lot of people might not know what keystoning is, but keystoning, right? So keystoning is when it looks like it's smaller at the bottom and then it gets bigger.
Oh yeah. Hate that.
Right. So that means that sometimes you have to, like, you can't angle it. This one is going to prevent that from happening. So that means it's a higher quality projector. And then another thing that you want to look at on these projectors is the lumens. So this one's great. It's got 1200 lumens brightness. That's one thing that you want to look for when you're looking at this kind of equipment. It's got 158 ratings, and it's at 4 stars. So, and then I picked out a really great projector screen to go with this, which is this is great because let me show you. This one you can put anywhere, and kind of like how you said, you can take this, the projector anywhere. This one, it actually, I think it's in here. It shows you how it just comes flat. I'm going to turn the music off on this, but it comes flat, and then it has the hooks. So you can put this on, we were talking about being at the lake, put it on the boathouse, right?
Yeah.
Or, hang it up on that wall outside, hang it on the wall outside of the house.
Yeah.
On the outside wall. You can paint, wherever. Hang it in the man cave. You can take it anywhere and put it anywhere that makes sense. So I really like the fact of that. And that's convenient and portable.
I love that.
And then I almost forgot to mention, when you're having cigars under the stars, you're going to have either scotch or whiskey to go with it.
For sure.
So these are really pretty glasses. I couldn't believe the price on them. They're $79.99. They are a bestseller, and they're at 10% off right now. So, and these are 5-star rated.
That's a great Father's Day gift as well.
I know, and it's 5 stars from 595 ratings. So that's pretty big. I like that. I just think that the design of them is stunning.
Sure.
You know, I mean, look, it's anti-gravity. I like the design of it.
We were somewhere at one point. I can't think if it was a restaurant or a friend's house or something. Oh, I think it was at a friend's house. Anyways, and my husband, they gave him a whiskey glass like that. It wasn't pointy like that, but it was where it was like the anti-gravity, like it sat kind of tilted sideways. And he thought that was really cool. So I just wrote that down on my Father's Day idea list. I'm like, okay, tilting whiskey glasses, done. Because he did think that was cool. And he hosts all the time. So he'll love to show that off. Great idea.
And then one of the other things for my nighttime thing is the solar curtain. I like it because
it's cool.
Solar panel here. And then you can actually put that inside of the tent or outside of the tent or what have you. But these are a great price, and you can get an extra 5% off today too. And they're just $28.99.
I love when they have that extra clip a coupon.
I know.
Coupon. I'm like, yep, they get me every time.
Right. And these are programmable. So they've got 8 lighting modes.
Wow. Yeah.
So you can actually get them to do lots of different things where it'll like twinkle or, go up and down or whatever. And this is not going to, you're not gonna have to worry about plugs or getting like I was earlier today and getting all wrapped up in my chair.
Yeah, too bad this whole setup can't just be solar.
I know.
No plugs. Just work microphone.
Where's Elon Musk? I need my solar.
I know. Work faster.
Okay, your turn. What do you got, girl?
Okay, so I have a few things I'll run through pretty quickly. So this is a fun lighter. These are always crowd pleasers. I see these on Instagram all of the time. This one comes in some really cute colors too. Although maybe the other colors are sold out because here they are. I was like, I swear there was a white and gold. So cute. I love this one. So I thought that was pretty fun, like especially for a party to just kind of go around lighting stuff, maybe the cigars, I don't know. And then it's the USB, which is always cool. I linked these cups because I thought these were these jars rather. I thought these were so fun. So we just did a Galentine's Day party, and I know some of you followers were here for that. And we made pickled vodka. Like a month before, I poured vodka in what pickle juice I had left in my jar. We let it sit all month long. We served the pickle juice martinis. It was super fun. I thought this was a great idea to pre-make because a lot of times we'll do specialty drinks. We try and we're like a drinking group, And so the girls and I, not the boys, they'll just drink beer or whiskey. But the girls, we try and like come up with fun things. But it trashes the kitchen every time, because you're never fast enough and you're always like in a panic. You're slicing lemons and taking berries and smashing pomegranates, whatever. So I thought this was a really fun idea to pre-make, one for everybody, a few different types, lay them out maybe in one of those floating ice chesty thing that I had for the pool. You could put that out on the counter. I thought that was really fun. And then I guess, I did link, I'm not going to talk too much about it. It's highlighted right now in my carousel, but I did link like a foldable table just because I thought, you know what, not everybody has those. We do community yard sales, and I was surprised how many people didn't have like a fold up table. Like, well, what? We have like 4. So I linked that just in case anybody doesn't have one and is going to need one, whether it's for parties, yard sales, or whatever. I did link some wine glasses, and I liked these ones. They are glass, they're stemless, but I liked these because I'm trying to find them right now. Each one has a different design. So I thought it would be easy to tell like whose was whose, you know what I mean? If they're all filled with red wine. We have wine markers, but if you don't have wine markers, I thought this was cute. You'd be like, I'm swirly, I'm stripes up and down, and they're on sale right now too. Well, hello, Adventures in Mom Life. Thank you so much for being here, sweet girl. Everybody go follow her as well because she's the bomb. And hers is Adventures in Mom Life, kind of similar to mine. Mine too. I love this umbrella. It bends and folds whichever way you want. It goes in all different directions, comes in tons of colors. It's like almost $50. It's like $45 off today. Hammocks, of course, you guys know my husband loves hammocks with hammock stands. He's like a bougie, you know. This one has 22,000 5-star reviews. It comes in a bunch of different colors. What's the price on this? Oh, see all buying options. How sad. Maybe they're gone. Well, anyways, you go to see all buying options and you can find different ones. But yeah, they're pretty popular, as you can see.
Hammock chairs are all the rage right now.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, here's one. Okay. Oh, and this one's really cute too. This one's kind of boho-ish. Come on, click. Oh no.
And we both picked that Cuter Pacific table.
Oh my gosh. I love that table. I put that table in my streams all the time. I think that is the coolest idea. Is that the table that's the ice chest table where it lifts up?
Yes.
So cool. Okay, so this
like
hammock, how cute is this boho hammock? This one also has, so this might be the same brand. They just have 2 listings because this one also has 22,000 5-star reviews. So forget the other one. Link this one. It's cheaper anyways. It's only $119. It still comes in all those cool colors. I mean, I love that boho one, but if you're worried about the kids and it getting dirty and stuff, they do have these like more traditional patterns. We're obsessed with our hammocks with hammock stands. This one holds up to 450 pounds, which means, you know what I mean? You can get on there with your significant other. You guys can snuggle on there. You don't have to worry if you are having a party and a bunch of kids are on there. You know what I mean? It holds up to 450 pounds. So I love our hammock. We had one on the dock and one on the deck up at the house.
Oh, fun. Do you have a roof deck on your boathouse?
We don't. We sold the lake house because we flip them, you know, so we were there for a year and then we moved on. We did not. Here, you can't build those anymore. There are a few that are grandfathered on that are allowed to have them. So they're like older houses. I'm just waiting for one to go for sale though, so we can grab it because those have like really big slides going down. They're really fun.
We should. I wonder if we have water trampolines on Amazon. I would love to.
I'm sure. I've linked them before. I did a whole lake themed stream when the lake opened up, like after St. Patrick's Day kind of semi opens up. A lot of the like restaurant bars, pool bars on the water start opening up. But come Memorial is when school's out, and that's when all hell breaks loose around here. So the locals love it from St. Patrick's Day until Memorial. And then of course, like the end of August, September, when school's back in session, but it's still hot. That's like our favorite time. We can go anywhere, do anything. Anyways, your turn. What do you have? What you got? We can talk about my blender later.
Yes. Okay. So we're talking about the hammock chair.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a hammock chair. Mine's a little bit different, but I will tell you that anytime people come over and they want to sit on my patio, that's the first chair they go to. And in style with the boho theme, I picked this one because I've noticed that in a lot of the interior design, a lot of the interior designers that I follow on Instagram, that this chair has been really, really popular. Sure. I really, really like it. It almost has 5 stars, just like 4.5. And that's out of 1,093 reviews. This one is by Greenstell. And it's got 2 different sizes here. So you have the standard size and then you have the larger size.
Oh, I like that.
Right. But the thing that I like about it is it comes with the hardware. And a lot of times they don't come with the hardware. So you're kind of left thinking, okay, what do I need? Yeah. Like, what do I need to get this installed? And so either you are left wondering how to do that. Also, this one comes with the pillow. Sometimes they don't come with the pillow, and this one does. Ooh. This one has everything with it. Right. So I really like that. And so here you can see they've hung it from a tree. They've hung it from a pergola. They've hung it from the ceiling. Now, mine, I've got actually a metal stand. So if you are on, I live in a high rise, so I can't hang it from the tree or a pergola or something like that. So I have to have like those big metal, like one of those big metal hand stands that looks kind of like a C. And it hangs from that. So you would just take the chain, like it is here, right? And then you would hang it from that. But I don't know what's in their video, but yeah, this just shows kind of the product itself. So I think this one holds 330 pounds. My dog loves to get in this. She will actually jump from the seats outside, and jump into this also.
That is so funny.
I know. I love it. And I wanted to go back to the records because I couldn't find it before. But these are the Queen records that has the double with the red records.
That is so cool.
Isn't it? And then this is one of my favorite candles because one of the things that you want to have at a party is, is good atmosphere, right?
Oh yeah.
So this one is actually a sage. Like a lot of times, people will take sage and they'll do a sage smudging to clear the negative energy. Well, this one actually has sage and black tourmaline. So the black tourmaline is actually used to repel negative energy and to protect you. And so you're covering all of your bases. So you're clearing negative energy and you're protecting your environment. So you're setting the stage for a good environment here. And so I really, really like that.
That's cool. I like that.
Right. And so those are some of the things that I wanted to add and make sure that we covered. I've got a couple of things here. It says, Gloria Tang says, this little projector is perfect for small spaces when we're talking about the projector. She says, it has a great picture and plays movies from my ISB thumb drive. Well, the sound is very good as well. All controls work easily from the projector as well as the remote control. This is one of the most simple devices that I have set up. One more great thing is the size of the projector. It will fit in a backpack or a laptop case very nicely. It can be attached to a normal camera tripod. That's great.
That's cool that it can go on a tripod.
Right. So when you're talking about, where am I going to set this up? Then if you put it on a
if
tripod,
you're outside, you don't necessarily want it on the grass.
Exactly. And then Adventures in Mom Life says, hi, Megan. Love your fun party idea. You gals are amazing. We love Adventures in Mom Life.
We do. Give her a follow. She has a great page too.
She does. Gloria Tang says she wants to be an Amazon influencer too.
Do it, girl.
Do it. You've got the fire pit, girl.
I do. So I went with this one. I love that it's got the glass and the propane. All the ones that we have at home are like the wood burning, and it's such an ordeal. Obviously, if it's a girls' night, I'm not going to do that. You stink afterwards. So it's like my husband will always be like, come out with me. Normally, while I stream, when I do evening streams, I'll put the kids to bed. He'll clean up dinner because he's the one that does all the cooking and the grilling and everything. And he'll go sit outside and have some wine and do work emails or whatever while I'm streaming. So then I'll poke my head on, I'm done. He'll be like, come out here with me. And it's like so sweet and so romantic and such a beautiful setup. But it's like, I'm gonna stink like a fire pit in the, you know what I mean? Then I have to take a shower. I have to wash my hair. Like this takes a while. I can't just be out here every night with you, So I always tell him like, let's just buy one of those cheap ones. I'm sure we can find one for $100 or something on Amazon. That way, at least during the week when we're out here, I hate to be like a diva like that. But anyways, this is the #1 bestseller in outdoor fire tables. I love this one because it's got a lid so you can use it as a table if you're, during the day, if you need to or whatever. It is propane, super cute. It's $2.19. It's $20 off right now. And like I said, I love the glass, the blue glass. Here is actually linked my Yeti mug if you guys wanted to look, all the different colors and stuff. And then air purifier, of course, once everybody leaves. This is more like once the parties are wrapped up, you put every single air purifier on a full blast, like get all of those people's germs out of there. This is a fun kid swing. I was blown away with how much weight. This thing holds 660 pounds. So gone are the days of you like kids one at a time, only 2 of you. You're like, no, all 20 of you want to pile up there. Fine, go for it.
I love that. That looks fun. Can adults get on? Oh, they can. Because, well,
660 pounds. Yeah. And it's on major sale right now. First of all, there's only 9 left. So grab it now. And then, Oh, what that thing's in the way. Ah! So it's normally $109 and it's on sale for $69. So there's only a few left. I say grab them now.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I have my blender. And then also, Callian was asking for 2 others. So I just wanted to let you guys know at the end of my stream, I did link. I always leave 1 or 2 spots open during my stream. That way, if you guys want me to shop something for you, I can find it. I can link it for you. We can shop together, whatever. So I did link at the end. They were looking for chair hammocks, you know, those ones that hang from chairs. I thought this one looked super comfy. This one is cuter, obviously, but this one is just like the cloth that hangs. So it's more like traditional hammock. Look at how fun this is, though. This one I felt like was a cute decoration for sure. It's only $42, but you can also use it, right? And then the other one, I feel like is more practical. It's $56. It still looks cute, but look at how comfortable that looks. It's got a little pocket for your Kindle. Comes with the hardware, you know? And so this is like the outdoor kind of hang from a tree one.
Yes. Yeah. And it has the bar right there at the top so that it doesn't squish you. Like it doesn't make you roll in.
Oh yeah. Smart. Yeah. Love that. Yeah. So that's it for me. I mean, I have a blender linked. I have a power. I do like to pull out those power. I have one linked at the end. Actually, I'll just link that now. But I do love to pull out. My husband has those. It's not a generator, but it's just, I guess, like a gigantic battery source or whatever. He'll always pull those out for the kids because otherwise they're all like, you can take off the product if you want the product screen. So it's just us while I talk because this is like nothing cute to look at. But
it is hurricane season as of May 1st.
I know. So we have middle schoolers and they love to be like, oh, we're all just going to go downstairs because, you know, we need to charge our phones or whatever. And I'm like, oh, no, don't worry about it. Dad brought his battery. You guys can stay out here with us. It's no problem. Like when they're family parties. So these have all kinds of plugs. So you can plug in your speaker, everybody's phones, your projector, like whatever you want. You know what I mean? This is something that we already have that an extra feature is to use at parties. I know a lot of people, because of all this crazy weather we've been having, a lot of people probably already have these. So I just wanted to put them on here to remind you, charge it up and pull it out at your next party. You know what I mean? Because you'll have blenders going and ice machines. I did also link an ice machine. You know what I mean? All that stuff you can put on a fold up table. I linked the table as well. And you can just have like a full station and you don't need to be anywhere near like a plug, you know? So
yes.
Just some tips for you guys.
I love it. I love it. So, whoops. I forgot to take that one off. I did, I found something else that I really liked. I want to show you is the Keter Go bar. The reason why I like this one is because it has a handle on it. It's kind of like the Keter Pacific table. But the reason this one is a grab and go because if you want to fill up the ice bucket, it's got a handle. So let's say that you're outside, right?
And I love the Keter brand. They're my favorite for outdoor like storage and stuff.
Right. But I liked it because let's say you want to go inside and your ice has already like been, it melted. So let's go ahead and like dump the water, go get some fresh ice, come back out. Okay. Well, it's got a handle on it. Or let's say that you're going to the beach or, wherever. This is the grab and go. And you've got a tabletop. So here they're showing you like, right? They're showing you it's the Go bar. They've got it packed up. They're taking it to the beach. And I really like the versatility of it. Because when you're going to the beach or you're going, let's say you're going to go to one of the we have like Miller Outdoor Theater here where I live, which is great because you can go catch the ballet, you can catch, an opera. It's like going, you pack a picnic and you go. I like this because you don't have to put your drink you don't have to put your glass of wine on the ground and worry about it spilling.
For sure.
And this, you got a nice little side table and you can keep whatever you want cold if you want to have something cold, which is great. So I did want to show you that. And then I liked, this is also from the Keter brand, but this one you can use as either a side table or you can use it as an extra chair, right?
I love it.
And then if you need additional seating, I've got some purple cushions, which go with my theme of my BOHO tent.
Yes.
They got a baby on their, this one
And
comes with
those
the,
are just good to have in general. We have 2 of those in our living room and we just keep them under the coffee table. Just so if the kids are like eating cereal, watching TV, or, we just something a little bit better than their knees on the rug, because it's a thin rug and it's a hard floor.
yeah, sitting on hardwood floors hurts after a while. And I like this one
Yeah.
comes with a rug as well.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
So that's a 3-piece set.
It's a 3-piece set. It's a
Very
bundle
cool.
price, and you're getting it for $72.95. I mean, and here you can actually see, the size there, which is cute.
Yeah.
And I
love
like
that.
the color. I really do like the color.
Me too.
I mean, Violet is my dog's name. Obviously, I like purple.
That's funny.
So those are pretty much everything that I had. I had a couple of other things that you can see in my carousel, but I mean, I think that we found some fun stuff.
For sure. Okay, so why don't we leave this up? We have like a few more minutes. We can just chat with you, chat with the viewers, and they can kind of shop a little bit if you want. Make sure to go to each other's page. I'm Here Comes Catherine. She is My Retail Therapy. You can go to the Amazon Live page that you found us on. We should be up there because we're both live right now. Also, I was going to say something, but I can't remember. Yeah, make sure to follow us. I was going to ask, do you know when the next time that you're going live is, so we can let people know? Or
I am scheduled to go live tomorrow. I believe I have it scheduled tomorrow afternoon. And it is, I believe, let me see. What time is it tomorrow? I believe it's tomorrow afternoon, and I'm doing all things, I think it's 5:55, because I'm all about those synchronistic numbers.
That's right. And are you
and it's about all things running, all things that runners love.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that.
I have to tell you something, because like during this pandemic, I felt like this is part of the reason why I've held off on doing one about running, even though because I haven't been as consistent with my running, and I'm like like, this is the conversation in my head. Who do you think you are to talk about running when you can't even you can't even be consistent?
I know.
Lately.
But you could be like, I'm someone that's trying to run more consistently,
But I mean, I did my very first marathon last year, and I used
very nice.
I used to get up and do anywhere from 6 to 9 miles every single day, religiously. And it made me feel amazing. And now it's just been, I think, and I know as a collective, we've all been feeling this, right? Like it's all been just hard to get motivated, but it makes me feel so much better when I do. But these are all things, I picked a bunch of things that I still use when I go. And these are all things that helped me when I started getting back into running, because I used to do it when I was in college. I started running when I was in college. And then a few years ago, I got back into it. And so it's all the things that I found are helpful for recovery, for just day-to-day running. I started by walking. I started by doing 100 miles a month. Just walking. It was just like put one foot in front of the door and go. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
What is your next stream?
So Doris in the chat says, how about doing a stream all things lounging? When you said about the running, that yours is all things running. She says she wants a lounging one. I thought that was funny.
Oh, that's cute.
My next stream is, I think I'm going to stream tonight. I might just do the same lineup for those that couldn't make it today. You know what I mean? Party things or whatever. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, I'm actually picking up my husband from the airport. So I'm not streaming tomorrow. And I try and do, I'm the same, I struggle with consistency. I used to stream every morning at the same time. And then now I'm just like, okay, sometime while the kids are at school, I'll stream every day. Well, now it's like, I can't stream Friday. So I'm like, I still need to get those 5 in You know what I mean? So I'm
Mhm.
just going to do 2 today. That way I still have, I try and do, so it'll be tonight sometime. I try and do, probably late night-ish. I try and do one every afternoon. I always also do a Tuesday night trivia night. The
I
viewers,
love
my
your
crew,
trivias. I
they
love your
love it. They love it. I was thinking of maybe doing Friends themed next week since the Friends reunion is going to be next week. So I thought that would, although they're doing a trivia too. What if so that could be fun.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll figure some way to work that in. And then, whenever I have a free night, I'm just like, I just try and stream. I just try and come on. I'll repeat a lot of them. I'll do like a daytime and a nighttime just because I know there's a lot of people that work that can't always catch my streams during the day.
Mhm.
Do you ever stream on the weekends?
I've done a Sunday stream, and it seemed like I got some pretty good follows and some good.
Yeah, it's a whole different crowd on the
It is.
weekend. So sometimes I like a good one that I feel like the people liked during the week. I'll repeat that for the weekend crowd.
Mm-hmm. Gloria says that she can't wait for a July summer party, and she says bring Catherine on for Summer Party Live.
Nice. There you go.
I think people like
and then
our.
Lamont was saying Memorial Day is in a week, so he needs ideas. I know. Me too. Me too. Doris says she wants to put one of your pools in her basement. I told you one of the inflatable hot tubs that I saw, one of the reviews, it was a bunch of, they looked like college guys, so it might have been like frat house or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked like a basement, but that could have been their house. It looked like, it was their inflatable hot tub was in. So you could put it inside, Doris.
Oh, you know what
what?
Doris could do? Those cooler lights that I showed. You can actually take those LED cooler lights and put it in the pool or the hot tub.
Yes.
And then she could have a light up because they're waterproof. She could have a light up pool or a light up hot tub.
Very cool. I like that.
And then she could put the background of the hanging twinkling lights.
I also want to I linked one once before, but I didn't know too much about them. Like those indoor, you can buy those saunas. They have them on Amazon. I think it's like $2,400 or whatever. I really want one of those in our basement, but we're moving. And my husband is like, we're going to list the house next month. And he's like, that's one of those things that's going to have to come with the house. Like they're going to negotiate that in. So let's wait until after we move. I'm like, okay. Plus it's hot anyways. It's about to get really hot and humid. He's like, just go outside.
Actually, Catherine, I have one in my stream for tomorrow. That's actually one that you can take with you, and it's a couple of $100, and it's infrared. And the infrared ones actually will speed up your metabolism and increase healing.
Is that the type where it like you lay on the floor in it and it goes over you or something like that?
They have those, but this is a stand-up one.
Oh, okay.
And they actually have other ones that you can have your head outside and it's just your body. You can sit down.
Yeah.
They have those too, which is kind of nice because you don't feel so, right? Like,
So we used to live in LA before we moved to the lake here. And we used to go in the sauna all the time. And we used to go to this one place where they had, I think, Netflix and Hulu and whatever other streaming services. And you had your own little TV and they put you on basically like a massage bed. And you had like this sweat blanket over you and just your head was popping out. And you sat there for like an hour just sweating. And I'm like, the things that I used to do to get the scale to say a certain number or something, or to detox what? You know what I mean? Your body will detox the one pizza you had this week on its own, Catherine. But I've seen that they're selling a lot of stuff like that on Amazon now too, which is kind of cool.
So let me pull something up for Doris. She's asking, which pool is it that was the one that was around $50? So Doris.
Oh yeah, your pool, yeah.
Yeah. So Doris, here we go. This is the pool that was around $50. So it was the $119, and then you save the $80. It's 40% off. And then you get $50 instantly when you apply for the Amazon Rewards Visa card. So that makes it $69.99. So that's how you get it for the $69.99. because it's usually 200.
And without applying for the card, it's
119. Yeah,
That's
$119.99 if you don't apply for the card.
That's still a really good deal.
It is. But if you want to go for the smaller one that fits 2 to 4, that one's $89.99. And yeah. And if you applied for the card on that one, it's going to be $39.99. Now that one's going to be shorter. I mean, you know, it's not going to be where you can stand up in it.
Right.
Like this one. Right. But yeah.
That is such a good deal.
So Doris, she says, got it. Already have the card. Okay.
Woo!
Lamont Wayne started following, and
I know it.
George William O'Connor. Thank you very much for the follow.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, and the owner of Cooling Curve sent a message and said, thank you so much. And he said, great work for highlighting. And he really, really appreciates it.
Oh, good job.
I know. So he really liked it. He really liked our, Doris says she's going to fill the pool with ice. She's got a big party planned.
Doris. Settle down, Doris.
Doris, why are you filling the pool with ice? What are you going to put in there?
Well, sometimes people will do that, but I guess that would be an ice bath. It's still water, you know, when you dunk in it. So your sauna thing, is that in your running stream? Like would you do that after the running or before? After, right?
I do it after.
Yeah.
You know, there's also where you can go from hot to cold, and that's a way of healing as well.
That's what I was thinking. She was filling it with ice.
Yeah, the ice bath. I just, I just don't like getting cold for long periods of time. I've done the cryogenic thing where you get into
you have? We have one of those in town.
Yeah, I did it before my marathon because I did the longest run that I did before my first marathon was 22 miles. And
whoa.
Right, I did that 8 days before my marathon. And so I was like, okay, I want to make sure that, I'm not going to pull anything, because sometimes things don't like feel like you did anything right away. So it's like, I want to make sure that I'm going to be okay. So I went in and I did the cryo, and I mean, that stuff works. It really does work. And I know like the ice bath does work. It's just, different strokes for different folks. I have a hard time doing the ice bath. I'd rather do the Epsom salt bath and the infrared sauna, and I'll get in the cryo because I only have to do it for 90 seconds.
Yeah.
That's easier for me than sitting in an ice bath.
And the visual, just looking at the ice is like a mental thing. It's like, there's no way I'm getting in that, Where open a door and run in is a little bit easier than like 1 foot, then the rest of your body. Like, no.
Yeah. And at least in the cryo, they talk to you about it. So like, they'll talk you through it, and they're like, you can do anything for 90 seconds. And I'm like, okay.
You're right. I can.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're like, you can jump up and down and turn around and move around. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
But it's freezing. Like, what temperature does it get in there? Like an ice bath?
It's below 0. I want to say it was like, it was negative 22 or something. Yeah. I know. But they say men can withstand colder than women, but not by much. It's like 5 degrees difference. I don't know why that is.
I wonder if it has to do with like muscle mass versus, I don't know.
Maybe it's because they're typically bigger than us.
Lamont says, not this man. Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know.
I'm like, no. Yeah, I could do super, super hot. Like, I would pay for an hour and sit in the friggin' sweat box with a sweat blanket on. But I still haven't done the chiro. Is it chiro? Is that how you pronounce it? Chirotherapy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nope. Doris says, it's hot here. What is that? What is cryo?
Is it almost looks like dry ice, right? Is it kind of smoky in there or no?
Yeah. So you have to be careful not to inhale it, because if you inhale it, you'll get a headache.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is. It will. It's yeah. There's like smoke that will come up because it's negative temperature. So you do have to be careful. It's liquid nitrogen. That's what it is. It's liquid nitrogen.
Oh, yeah. So I could see that giving you a headache. Whoa. That's cool.
It is, but it's good. You know, I mean, I'm all about things that help.
For sure.
You know, when I started on this thing with the marathon, I remember like the very first thing I was going to do, I was just going to do a half marathon, because I thought half marathon seems like a long way to go. And then my friends were like, a lot of my girlfriends had already done marathons, and they're like, "Oh no, Megan, you can do a marathon. You can totally do a marathon." I was like, "Okay, well, I feel like really honored that you think that of me."
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, a marathon, that's 26.2 miles. That's a long way, right?
Yeah. I did a 5K once and I thought that was a lot.
Right?
I don't know about 26.
Well, I actually got off course, Catherine, because I'm not a fast runner.
Yeah.
So like I was towards the back. And so like they had started to like pick up the cones and stuff. So
oh my gosh, no. That's terrible.
So I ended up doing 27.2 miles.
Oh my gosh. They started picking up the cones. That's terrible.
Yeah, I had the sad ambulance behind me, like making sure I didn't collapse.
Good for you. That is such a great, that would be me. That's why I haven't done it. So you're pretty brave.
Well, it's like, you know, a marathon's not about winning, it's about finishing.
It is. It is.
So, and it's like you go through a range of emotions when you're doing it, and it's like a total parallel for life.
Yeah.
And it's like your body is like, stop. And then you're like, I'm not stopping. And then it's like crying. And then you're like laughing. And like there's nobody around, you know? And you're like, okay. And then my phone died at mile 11. So I had nothing to listen to for the whole rest of the time.
Oh,
everything in my head.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. But I wish I had the great music that we picked out, you know, that's in this, that's in our carousel.
Or like, well, this will be good then. You can make sure to link in your running thing, like those little battery packs that you can plug into, those charger batteries, you know, the little waist, like the runner's fanny packs to store it in.
I did. I have the solar powered one, which I found after that.
Oh, what a great idea.
And you can clip it on with the D-ring. So
that's cool.
Yeah, no more running out of power.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Because I like to listen to Motiversity when I'm running. It really helps me keep going. But it ran down my battery because I listened to it on YouTube instead of like the podcast.
Right.
I didn't know there was
so you're like double draining.
Yeah.
Doris says we need to be able to have shared chats. I know. You know what, Doris? That is a feature. I don't know if Amazon cares or they're going to do it, but whenever we have like not meetings with them, but what would those be? Seminar, little powwows with them or whatever. People are always saying, make a feature so we can stream together, collab streams. And so I think there would be like one chat that we would both be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we asked for collaboration tools on that last one.
And they said that it's noted. That's what they said. Noted.
I'm taking a screenshot.
So hopefully soon.
So what
Thanks
are
for
you
hanging out with us today, guys? This was so fun. Thanks for having me on your show. Thanks for setting this up so we're able to stream simultaneously. That was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so glad that we had a lot of people join. And I actually
Lamont says he saw when she said she was going to take the screenshot. Yeah, we need it. Lamont, because he's a streamer, you know, he said that he saw when you asked and when she said, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. It's like, please do. Thank you.
Right? I have
Yeah.
ideas. I have more ideas. Yeah, there's a lot of things that, I mean, we're relatively kind of like still kind of like figuring some stuff out, like some new stuff. But I think, collaboration tools are great because right
For
now,
sure.
yeah, we're simulcasting, but it would be great if we could pull in all of those comments and stuff.
Yeah. At
so we
least
can
the
post them.
chat to be together, would be fun.
And I am simulcasting this too. I have a retail therapy Facebook page, so I have a few comments from Facebook that like those.
Yeah, because I see somebody on here said that they see these at the lake every summer, very popular, but I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's so I have it in my Facebook retail therapy group. And so yeah, so that would be another thing in the collaboration, which I wish you could see that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm so glad that we got to do this. We should do this
I
again.
know. For sure. Maybe we can do like a fall themed one, like after school, kicks off again. Maybe like a still obviously wine themed because it will be Oktoberfest. We go away to wine country every October with a group of friends and do like wine tasting. And that would be like still with the camping. I guess that's more like camping, fire pit, winey, blanket type of theme. Could be fun too. Every season, new theme of parties.
Yes, they have a wine train.
Crock pots, soup season.
I like that. I like that a lot. We could, yeah, there's so many ideas. So many ideas.
Oh, Facebook user said they were talking about the unicorn float and the cooler when they said they see them at the lake. Yeah, we see the unicorn ones at the lake too. So there's an area of the lake. Gina's coming to Cali. No, I'm not in Cali anymore. There's a wine country here in Missouri. It's called Herman with 2 N's. And I guess Missouri is like the second leading state for wine production in the country. It's California, obviously, and then Missouri. There's like a certain type of grape that grows here because it's rocky but humid. Anyways, it's kind of a sweet wine, so it's not my thing, but the whole vibe of like the wine country Oktoberfest is really fun. So anyways, the unicorn floats. So yes, we see them at the lake all the time. People will tie them up to their docks. And then also there is there's like an area of super nice houses here at the lake. Like when you're going on your boat, you see like this row of mansions. There's a name for it. I forget. And one of them has a bunch of inflatable rubber ducks, just like your unicorn, but they're like ducks, giant. A bunch of them in an infinity pool. That's what I thought of. We're always like, who lives there? So random. There's never anybody out there, just all these ducks all blown up in a pool.
That's so cool.
By the lake. I know.
But that makes you want to get in the pool when you see all those fun pool
does.
floats,
For sure.
That's why I was like, if I'm going to get a big inflatable pool, put it in the back, put it next to my glamp tent, I'm going to fill that thing up with some fun pool toys because that makes everybody want to get in.
And my daughter went to a party once where there wasn't a pool, but they had those unicorns and it was just like for people to sit in, which I thought was fun too. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about doing one about second childhood, like having, like fun things because like now, like there's all these things that we didn't have when we were growing up that we didn't have when we were a kid. Like, I'm like, I wish I had that when I was a kid. I would have loved that.
I know.
Put on inflatable unicorns. What is this? I got gypped.
Ricky says, you're rich when you have an infinity pool just for your inflatable ducks. Yeah. And don't forget the infinity pool is at their lake house because they're never there. So obviously it's not where they live and it's literally on the water. So yeah.
Doris says she wants a giant duck for her basement pool.
For her basement, her ice pool.
She says adult baby shower.
Oh, Gina says she can't hear us. But I think they can all hear because they're responding to our chats. So I guess they can hear. Oh, Gina, something with you. Well, anyways, I actually have to go. I have a meeting coming up. But thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you, My Retail Therapy, for having me. Everybody. Oh, yeah. Ricky says, yeah, they can hear us. Okay, good. Sorry, Gina.
Sorry, Gina.
So make sure to hover over this video, whoever you're watching, make sure to hover over this video and click follow, and then go to the other person's page and click follow on that video as well. And so what following does is the next time you're on the Amazon Live platform, it can be hard to find, like, I'm always like sifting, like, who do I want? No, same old stuff. When you follow, they added a new feature where everybody you follow is all in one spot. And I love it, because if I only have a little bit of time to come on, I hop on, I only scroll through the people that I follow and I'm like, yay, she's on. Click, watch for a little bit while I'm cooking, whatever. If I want to chat with my friends, I know where they're going to be. I can just click through the few. So it really makes it easy, especially as more and more streamers come on. It can be nice to just have that collection of your favorites. You're not bombarded with notifications. It's not anything crazy like that. And it lets the algorithm, I guess, the platform know that you like us, that we're doing a good job. So we really appreciate it. We appreciate all of you so much. Thanks for being here. Do you want to say anything, Megan?
Yeah, absolutely. So make sure you go to myretailtherapy.live or herecomescatherine.shop? .live. And make sure you hover over the follow button here at the top. I'm always have to remember to do it to the opposite side.
I know.
It's like over here. You can hover over here. That side right there. And if you hover over here, you can find the follow button. Also, you can go to our respective pages, which is the myretailtherapy.live or herecomescatherine.live, and you can follow. You can see our page and follow from there as well.
I'm on Instagram and TikTok at Here Comes Catherine.
And I am on Instagram at MeganMH and on TikTok at MeganM.H. Somebody took my handle on the other one.
Darn it. Yeah, I just started buying up Here Comes Catherine everywhere. We actually used to be Here Come the Millers. But now that the kids are middle school, college, they don't always want to be in my show. So we're not as much, not this show, but just in general out there in the world. So now it's just Here Comes Catherine. That way we don't appear as like a family blogger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm so glad we got to do this. So much fun. Thank you everybody for joining us.
Bye, guys.
And until tomorrow, and Catherine's going to be on later this evening, right?
Later tonight.
Okay.
That's great. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.